All right, welcome back. Today, we're diving into something that so many of us wrestle with. We're talking about how to transform the act of prayer, from feeling like this heavy thing on your to-do list into a genuine source of strength and, honestly, peace. But let me ask you this. Isn't it weird? The one habit you truly want to build for yourself is often the hardest one to actually stick with? That gap between what you want to do and what you actually do can feel massive, almost impossible. And that's the exact battle we're going to get into today. For a lot of people, these three little words, I missed a prayer, carry a ton of weight. It's not just a statement, right? It's a feeling. It's that pang of guilt, that frustration, that feeling of letting yourself down again. It's a sign that there's something deeper going on that we need to figure out. So, where does this whole struggle even start? Well, a lot of the time, it begins in this really powerful mental trap that keeps us completely stuck. Let's call it the world of someday. You know this place. It's that corner of your mind where you tell yourself, oh yeah, I'll get consistent someday. We're always waiting for the perfect time, right? When work calms down, when the kids are older, when we suddenly feel this magical burst of motivation. But here's the truth. That perfect someday literally never shows up. Does any of this sound familiar? I mean, these are the greatest hits of the world of someday. We tell ourselves we're too tired, that tomorrow is the real starting line, or, and this is a big one, we convince ourselves that other people are just wired differently, that they have some special willpower that we just don't. Spotting this language in our own thoughts is the absolute first step to getting out of the trap. To break free, you have to actively change the way you talk to yourself. It's about moving from the land of someday to the land of now. And that means you swap excuses for action, you stop waiting and start creating, and you quit postponing and you start committing. Like, right now. But look, getting out of the world of someday isn't just about pure willpower or forcing yourself. It's about winning the most important fight of all, the one that happens inside your own head before you even think about taking a step. Just think about this for a second. This quote from Muhammad Ali. His victory didn't start in the boxing ring. It started in his mind. He built this internal story of being a champion before he actually was one. And that principle is the key for us too. So what this means is we have to catch those negative thoughts and just flip the script. Instead of thinking, prayer's such a burden, you reframe it. Prayer is my break, my source of rest. Instead of, I'm not strong enough, you affirm, I am totally capable of being consistent. And that tough morning prayer, that's not a chore anymore. That's your first win of the day. Trust me, this mental shift changes the entire game. Okay, so once you start telling yourself that better story, you can focus on building the one single trait that makes consistency actually happen, not just with prayer, but with everything in your life. And that trait is self-discipline. Now hold on, don't let that word scare you. It's not some magic power you're either born with or not. Think of it like a muscle. It's a skill you can train. It's just the ability to do what you know you need to do, even when, and especially when, you don't feel like it. Honestly, it really does boil down to this one thing. This is the muscle that turns your good intentions and your empowering story into real-world action. Without it, the best plans in the world just kind of fizzle out. So how do you build this muscle? You adopt what we can call a non-negotiable mindset. Here's what that means. You stop asking your feelings for permission. You know that little debate you have in your head? Am I too tired? Should I just do it later? You have to shut that conversation down. When the time comes, you just get up. That's it. It's an appointment you don't cancel. Period. But listen, building all this discipline isn't about turning yourself into a robot. It's for something so much better. The real question is, what's the payoff? Why do all this work? The reward is so much more than just ticking a box. The real goal here is to experience sakina. And it's a deep, profound state of inner peace and tranquility. It's that feeling of reassurance and calm that just settles over your heart when you've connected with something bigger than yourself. This is the reward we're actually after. And see, this lets us build a really powerful, positive habit loop. The call to prayer, that's your cue. The routine is making wudu and praying. And the reward, it's not just, I'm done. The reward is that incredible feeling of sakina. And when your brain connects the action with that amazing feeling, the habit starts to lock itself in. This quote really gets to the core of the whole mindset shift. I think we're taught to see prayer as something that costs us energy. But the truth is the complete opposite. It's the ultimate recharge. It's the one thing that can break that cycle of feeling tired and stuck and actually give you more energy for your day. So, with all that said, where do we start? How do we put this into practice? Well, that first game-changing step happens before the sun is even up. I mean, this says it all, doesn't it? It completely reframes the morning prayer. You're not losing sleep. You are gaining something that is more valuable than the entire world and everything inside it. Now, that's how you set the tone for your day. And this is the final thought I really want to leave you with. This isn't just about one prayer. It's about momentum. It's about winning that first battle of the day and proving to yourself right from the start that you are disciplined, you are capable. Just imagine, what would your life look like if every single day began with that kind of deep, personal victory? That's the question to carry with you.